This video is going to explain how you can use the periodic table to identify electron configurations and to remember the order in which orbitals are filled. First of all, the rows on the periodic table have a relationship to energy levels, the quantum number. So the first row is n equals 1, second row is n equals 2, n equals 3, n equals 4, n equals 5, n equals 6, n equals 7. And there are different blocks on the periodic table. S orbitals get filled in this green block, also included up here. P orbitals are filled in this blue block. D orbitals are filled in where the transition metals are. And then down here is the F block. Now the important thing to remember is that in the transition metals, we fill the energy level associated with n-1. I'm going to show you what that means a little bit more in a minute. And then in the F block, we fill F orbitals associated with n-2. So what I mean are that elements that appear in these groups, in these columns, their last electrons filled will be s orbitals. In this blue block, their last electrons that will be filled will be in p orbitals, and the energy level will be associated with each row. And we go from left to right and then down the periodic table. If I start here at hydrogen, that is a 1s orbital. The second electron to go into that 1s orbital is here. So that would be 1s2. So after I've filled the 1s orbital, I then go down to the next row and I fill 2s2 in the first two groups. Then I go across, I'm in the second row, I'm in the p block. The electrons for these elements go into the 2p orbitals, and if you get all of them, there's 2p6. Then you go down to the third row, 3s2, and then 3p6. When I get to period number 4, I have 4s2 electrons. And let me write these down as I go. So I got 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. Then I go here, I've got 3s2, then I go here, 3p6, go down a row, 4s2. Now I get to the transition metals here. And what I said here is that in the D block, it's n-1. So I had 4s2, and when I go from the S block into the D block, it's actually going to be filling energy level 3. So the next orbital is 3d, and then there are 10 electrons that go into it, so it'd be 3d10. Then I go back here, so this is 3d10. Go over here, fourth row, 4p6. So I'll write 4p6 here. After I get to, that would be krypton, which will be 4p6, I come here, I have 5s1 and 5s2. Then I get to the D block, and it's going to be n-1, so it'll be 4d10, 5p6. Now I get to n equals 6, 6s2, but now I come to this spot here. And you'll see on your periodic table, it goes from number 57 to 72. And that's because from here, you go down to the lanthanides. And so, the lanthanides are n-2. So I just did 6s2. Now n-2 is going to be 4 and F, and there's 14 of them. So this is 4F14 in this block. Come back up here after I fill those, and now I'm in the D block again, and it's n minus 1, so I'm in row 6, it will be 5D, and there are 10 of them, 5D10. 6P6, then I come here, 7S2, from here I go down to the actinides, again n minus 2, I'm in row 7, so it will be 5F14. Go across, back up to the transition metals, which are n minus 1, so that will be 6D10, and then 7P6. So that is how you use the periodic table to work across to figure out the order of the orbitals without having to memorize them. So the key points are that there are blocks. The first two columns fill the s orbitals. The transition metals fill d orbitals. The blue block over here is all filling p orbitals. And then down here, the actinides and lanthanides, which are inserted in the middle of the periodic table, those are the f orbitals. And there are 7 f orbitals and 14 electrons fit into them.